Hello everybody, welcome back to another video and thank you very much for joining me. Greetings from Tulum, Mexico. In today's video guys, I'm going to give you my top tips and strategies for being able to quit cocaine and live a life of sobriety. Now when it comes to quitting alcohol or drugs guys, there is no magic formula. Ultimately, what it's going to come down to is that individual being absolutely determined from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. Your goal is to get through that day sober, and you're going to do whatever it takes in order for you to achieve that. That being said guys, you're going to need to have a plan, you're going to need to stick to that plan, and you're going to need to make some sacrifices. Now if I was starting again all from day one, knowing what I know now and the experience I have, this is exactly what I would do. Vamos. Okay guys, so this begins. So let's pretend this is day one. We are now willing to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal of sobriety, okay? So the very first thing I would do guys, if this was day one, number one, have solid support systems in place, okay? I have never met anyone guys in all my time that has been able to conquer, manage and maintain their sobriety without some sort of support system in place, okay? It's literally unheard of. So what are support systems, you may ask? Well, you have both professional and personal. What are professional support services, you may ask? Therapist, coach, counselor, rehab would fall under that. Things you are actively paying for. Now, what are the benefits of professional support? Well, guys, you're going to be speaking to someone who has more knowledge than you on addiction. They understand the psychology. They're going to teach you urges, cravings, triggers, how to manage your situation moving forward. So if you can afford professional support, I would highly recommend that you do so. This is something that I did, and I do not regret doing it. And the second thing, guys, is personal support. Family, friends, partner, they need to know what you're going through and your intentions to change, okay? This is my problem, I'm sick to death of it, but I'm now actively doing something to change. They will understand and they will support you, okay? Now, guys, if your parents or your partner or some family do disown you, because this does happen, as soon as the word drugs are involved, some people are get out. Okay, unfortunately, that mentality still exists today. But then you can always turn to self-care groups, guys. They would come under personal support, completely free. What are self-care groups, you might ask? NA, AA, Smart Recovery, they are the most common ones. There is going to be an abundance of people who are willing to help you in a kind and compassionate way and get you through those days. So that's the first thing I want to say, guys. Make sure that you have some solid support systems in place, especially at the early stages of recovery. Okay guys, point number two, know your own triggers. It is absolutely essential that you know your own triggers, things that prompt you to use, okay? Now this is going to be personal and individualized to the person who is trying to change, but we all have our own associations with the substance at hand, okay? Whether it's environment, location, or certain people we hang around with, okay? Those things play a factor in us deciding to use, okay? So you need to know your own triggers, guys. So what you need to do, get out your pen and paper, make a list, high risk versus low risk. What is a high risk situation, you may ask? A high risk situation, guys, is you actively going down the pub with John, who has always got the bag on him, which means the chances are you are probably going to get on it, 99.99%. However, guys, that is a controllable situation. High risk, you can divide the two, controllable, uncontrollable. That would be a controllable situation. When your new goal, guys, is to abstain from using that drug, we simply do not go down the pub with John anymore, because it means the chances are we are going to end up using, okay? Now, there are going to be some uncontrollable situations. What is a high-risk, uncontrollable situation? Christmas. The most common one, guys. Christmas for many is a very high-risk situation. You have 2 weeks off work, you have money. The vast majority of people, certainly in the UK, are going to be drinking and getting on it. So it's a very difficult time for people. Now, a benefit with working with a support worker is that they will teach you how to manage high-risk, uncontrollable situations, okay? But you can do the vast majority of work yourself, guys, okay? So get out your pen and paper, make a list, high risk versus low risk, controllable versus uncontrollable. What you then do, guys, is take a screenshot of that. That is your Bible. If a certain situation comes up and it's a high risk situation, do not go. Remember, guys, it's about giving yourself the best possible chance of being able to abstain from using that drug, okay? So number 2, guys, know your triggers. Okay, guys, point number 3 is friendships. Now, this is a sacrifice that you're going to need to make. We all have certain friends that when we go to see, by default, we end up using because we have that association with them, okay? Which has been driven by 5, 10, 15, 20 years of using. But the fact of the matter is, guys, if you are now determined, focused, and are willing to do whatever it takes to stop using that stuff, but the friends aren't, then you need to go your separate ways. It is nothing personal. You are just going in different directions in life. Now, many people struggle and find it hard to make the sacrifice and stop seeing their friends, but guys, you have to put yourself first. You need to give yourself the best chance of achieving your goal of sobriety. So making some sacrifices of friends along the way may be required. Now, if they are your true and real friends, guys, and they have your best interest at heart, they will understand, they will let you go. And if they don't, guys, and they don't support you, simply get rid. So number 3, guys, friendships. Okay, guys, and point number 4 is accountability. I cannot tell you, guys, just how important having accountability is in order for you to change your life from addiction. When you have no accountability and nobody knows just how bad things are, plus your intentions to change, you're making it much harder on yourself to achieve that goal of sobriety. Now, you need to have those conversations with your closest guys, your partner, your family, your friends, your parents, and just explain to them how bad things are. If they are unaware, they will then be watching over you. The spotlight will be on you. Now, of course, the addictive part of your brain, guys, will not want you to have those conversations because it wants a free run to using. And when the spotlight's on you, it makes it much harder for you to do so. But guys, that's what you want. It's about being one step ahead of your addiction and making it harder on yourself to use, okay? So having accountability is super, super important. And I can guarantee you, I can tell you from experience, this will help to speed up the process of change, okay? So number 4, guys, accountability. Point number 5, hobbies, interests, and activities, okay? This is going to be vital to your recovery. When we are immersed in that drug-taking world for so many years, our hobbies, interests, and activities are basically on the back burner, okay? We are immersed. Certainly I was immersed, guys, in this drug-taking culture, this drug-taking world, okay? But now we are deciding to abstain from using whatever the drug of choice once was. It now means we're gonna have a lot more free time, okay? To start to reintroduce some of the things that you used to do, things that used to give you pleasure, whether that's football, whether that's going to the gym, you know, learning a language, studying, whatever you used to find pleasurable, start to reintroduce it, okay? There's gonna be so many benefits and it's gonna become part of your new routine moving forward. But also, guys, it's also gonna help restore your brain's pleasure center, which has been fried by using all the cocaine over the years, okay? So start to think of the activities that you used to find enjoyable and reintroduce them to your life. So number 5, guys, hobbies, interests, and activities. Point number 6, and this is a really, really important one, guys, is structure and routine. Guys, even if you are unemployed, you must have structure and routine if you are planning to abstain from using the drug anymore, okay? This is something that I work very closely with on clients, okay? From the moment you wake up, guys, you need to have purpose. You need to have structure in your day. As I've said 100 times, guys, if you have free time and money and boredom, i.e. you've got nothing to do all day, this is going to be a recipe for disaster, and you're making it much, much harder on yourself to achieve that goal of sobriety. So every single day, guys, preferably the night before, make a plan, make sure you have things to do. I even introduce a habit tracker to my clients, guys, so I hold them accountable, okay? So you have to have routine and structure. Now, if you're working full-time, that's a big part of your day, which is already taken. So you top that up with activities, hobbies, and interests, as I just said previously, and that is going to help you massively. So make sure, guys, you have routine and structure in your day. Okay guys, point number 7, and this one is definitely underlooked, is finances, money. Money, guys, is a big trigger for so many people. Money equals pleasure, okay? So what my recommendation is for so many people, guys, is at the start of your recovery journey, if money is a trigger for you, of course, especially on paydays, let somebody control your finance, okay? Whether it's your partner, a very trusted friend, or even your parents, okay? Let them control your finances until you are in a better position moving forward. Again, guys, it's about being one step ahead of your addiction. When your finances are in somebody else's hands, it limits the chance of you being able to use. That is a good thing. Or the other alternative, guys, as I've mentioned in my short, have a bank account like a Barclays ISA where you put the money in and it's unobtainable, okay? You cannot get access to that money until the account matures. So make sure, guys, moving forward, if money is a trigger for you, consider letting somebody else control your finances. Okay guys, and point number 8, and this is something that helped me massively, study addiction. Guys, when you understand a problem, you're going to have a better chance of being able to solve it, okay? So at the start of my recovery process, guys, I was absolutely obsessed with studying addiction. I took courses, I spoke to specialists, I watched hundreds of hours of clips on YouTube, seminars, workshops, you name it. And I find it absolutely fascinating how this substance can have control on your life. And it's understanding the process of what's going on, why you are repeating the same habit over and over, even though you know it is detrimental to your life, okay? It's a fascinating subject. So I would highly recommend, guys, is to study addiction. It's going to give you a much better chance of being able to solve the problem. Okay, guys, and point number 9, the final point to this video, plan for the future. Guys, I'm a big believer in planning for the future, even if you are still in the very thick of your addiction, but perhaps you're starting to think about change. You're starting to think past the addiction. There is absolutely no harm in you starting to plan for the future. This is what I want to do when I get sober. I want to give back when I get sober. Key word there, guys, when I get sober. This is also in line with mindset. You have to have a mindset of growth and change, positivity. When I get sober, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to start to make a plan to get to that goal, okay? Really important. If you are somebody who is really negative on yourself about your addiction, oh, this is never going to end, I'm stuck, I'm trapped, what am I going to do, there's no way out, then guys, the situation is never going to end. You have to think past it. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, okay? So start to plan for the future, guys. Make a plan. This is also going to help to motivate you to get to that goal, okay? So that's a really good thing. And that's the final point, guys. Remember, apply all these things to yourself to give yourself the best possible chance of achieving your goal of sobriety. If anybody needs any support, guys, I've got a couple of spots I think left on my coaching. Drop me a message, drop me an email, and I'll see you there. I hope that helps.